last season, the breakthrough to reach the Elite Eight for the very first time. Hoosiers in their home whites. Ashley Owusu will bring it up for the Terrapins in the black jerseys. And there's that matchup already on the post, Debbie.
Both really good in their man-to-man, and see right away, here comes the dig. And Angel Reese handles it with no problem.
Able to use the window. The Indiana starting five. Pat Berg is in her 7th season in college basketball. Grace Berger had 26 last year in a close miss for the Indiana Hoosiers. And the starting five for Maryland, just about everybody back for them as well from a year ago. Diamond Miller will be coming off the bench, returning from injury. That is a huge boost for the Terps.
Both these teams, all 5 starters back from last year. 10 players in double figures on the floor right here. So we expect a high-quality, efficient offense where you can't make back-to-back mistakes in a game like this because both teams can make you pay.
Berger with the spin around and out. Both teams very good on the glass. They love to rebound and then run with it, trigger their break. Owusu with the dish down low, and a foul and one for the Terps. And Angel Reese, the 6'3" sophomore from Baltimore, with an opportunity.
Watch the push by Maryland. You cannot run alongside Ashley Owusu. You have to affect her vision. And Angel Reese runs ahead of the ball. She averages 5 offensive rebounds a game. She just rebounded her own miss on that one, but she gets the and one.
That is the most in the country, by the way. Angel averaging the double-double. This first quarter, really a tone setter, Debbie, isn't it, for Indiana? They were a little shell-shocked a year ago facing Maryland, and the confidence has to be much higher behind play like that from Cardano Hillary.
When I spoke to Allie Patberg, their 7th-year senior, I asked her exactly that question. What did you learn from last year playing at Maryland and getting really punched in the mouth in the first few minutes of the game? And she said Maryland walks into the game every time they come to the court. They think they're going to win. They believe they're going to win, and we've got to act like that as well. So it's a good start for them.
Off the bounce, Berger. Shot was bothered. Here comes Owusu. Terrific vision on the break, and Chloe Bibby lost the handle out of bounds.
You have to make a decision if you're going against Maryland. Are you going to go to the glass, or are you going to get back in transition? Right now, Maryland is running the floor hard, and they've had opportunities.
Swatted out of bounds. Angel Reese.
Angel Reese, here's that defensive effort. Doesn't give up on the play.
On the inbound, Holmes. Can she get something going here early? And the miss will trigger the quick break again. The step through for Owusu, and lost it out of bounds.
So Maryland has not handled finishing in their transition game, but they're setting the tone by how hard they're running the floor early. I mean, they're getting ahead of Indiana. Look, they're throwing over the top. Owusu just loses the handle on that one.
Couple of turnovers early for the Terps, led by Angel Reese. She's got all 7 of their points.
Brenda Fries, last year's National Coach of the Year by multiple publications. Remember, the year before, she lost all 5 starters. This group last year helped her win and go to the NCAA tournament, win the Big Ten championship again. So this is the same 5 that's back.
Berger, shot clock winding down, and Holmes stepped on the sideline.
time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
17 points off of turnovers and offensive rebounds, led by Gulbe and Patberg, who have combined for 16 of their 33. And away we go, start of the third in Bloomington, and a whistle and a foul. The one bright spot for Maryland was Angel Reese, 6 of 10 shooting with the 13 points. And Debbie, you know Brenda and Maryland, there might have been some paint peeling in that visitors' locker room at the half.
Well, totally. I mean, you should not have to be coaching energy and effort in a game like this where there's so much is on the line. I mean, you know, Maryland has dominated this league, and Indiana, like I said in the first half, Patberg told me, we're going to show up and act like we belong, what we believe, because we know Maryland shows up like that. That's one thing they've learned from playing against the Terps. And I love the way they isolate Angel Reese coming out of the locker room.
Every building they go into, it's with a target on their back. They have owned the league since they've joined it. 6 regular season titles, 5 tournament titles. They've won both of those the last couple of seasons. And it's 15 straight wins against Big Ten foes dating back to last year. Indiana came close. It was a 4th game a year ago. Owusu misses on the pull-up, and it's going to stay at this end.
That's great hustle right there by Angel Reese to keep the ball on their end of the floor. You know, Maryland's got it out on a run, and their first possession, they had great spacing. They were able to get the ball inside to Angel Reese. I would expect to see them move the ball much better in the second half.
Katie Benson, she was quiet. They didn't knock down a triple, just got 3 of them off. Indiana will counter.
And see, that's smart by Patberg. See, you pull it out, Bessie. They're controlling the game right here with their offense. They're getting 2 or 3 sides. They're able to score late in the shot clock because they're connected on this end of the floor, and they understand the scout.
She is Hoosier through and through, out of Columbus, Indiana, and there she is. Not just a senior, not just a super senior, but a super duper senior, Debbie, in year number 7 of college hoops.
You know, Patberg has learned how rest and recovery can help you when you get to be an old lady playing college basketball.
Her 30th birthday next week. Just kidding.
You know what?
There
she's
she
awesome.
is.
I mean, she's tremendous. She's a great leader. She wants to win. That's why she came back. She came back because she wanted to do something special. Senior night didn't seem right last year. Her family couldn't be on the floor with her. She went to Coach Morin's office and she said, "Hey, am I allowed to come back?" And Coach Morin said, "Well, we can take it day by day." She said, "Well, will you let me come back?" She's like, "You want to come back? Sure, I want you to come back. Of course I want you back." She said, "Well, I want to tell you right now I'm coming back." And that was at the end of last year.
Yeah. Well, despite all the issues around the pandemic, it was a magical run, what she called a dream season, to get to the Elite 8 for the first time in school history. A career that started out at Notre Dame, didn't work out there after a couple of seasons. Transferred to Bloomington. Here she is, ball in hand off the bounce.
Hey, look at Angel Reese guarding on the perimeter.
Got to hustle. Shot clock winding down. Good defensive set again for the Terrapins.
Really good job of guarding your own, taking the vision away. That was a tough skip pass because it couldn't be right on the money and allowed Maryland to recover.
When, if, Debbie, will we see the footprints of Owusu on this game? Not seen them thus far. The star guard for Maryland. It's been a lot of Reese inside, Diamond Miller off the bench.
Well, she had 5 turnovers in the first half, and I don't think her decision-making was very good.
Boy, she's been such a good playmaker over the course of her career. And Patberg, another bucket for Allie.
And right there, she needs to dig on that drive and help in the gap because Berger's not a three-point threat. You have time to recover.
Owusu, no. Second chance here for Maryland. Cleaned up nicely. Angel Reese pouring it on right now.
Now, I expect Angel Reese to stay aggressive. She only has 2 fouls from the first half, and Mackenzie Holmes doesn't have any fouls. So Mackenzie needs to be a little bit more demanding of the basketball on the offensive end and take it right at Angel Reese.
16 points for Angel. And it's the Pat Berg show right for the Hoosiers.
Is that 3 buckets in a row for Allie Pat?
Yes, it is. She's got 14 now to lead Indiana. More of Reese and a foul on the dig by Berger.
Allowing Pat Berg to have a straight line drive to the bucket.
Holmes will check out. Let's see if Maryland can get more of these in the second half. They are number 2 in the country in free throws made heading into the weekend. It's 16 per game. And it's been picking up here in the third quarter. They are now 8 for 9 after going just 3 times in the first half. Berger against some token pressure.
Good help by Sonis.
Pat Berg probing, can't find a seam. They'll try from deep. Short on the shot from Goulbeck.
Hey, there's another good defensive possession, but they're not able to run. Indiana is only sending 1 to the glass.
Face up by Collins. Massonis backing in. And is this an and one or another offensive foul on the Terps? That is the 3rd taken by Brown.
That's a flop. That is a fake, and that should not be in our game. I'm surprised the officials didn't try to take it out, or, it's a rule change here. And the reason why is because the whole reason why you fake and flop is to fool the officials.
Yep. Taken right back by Maryland, and down goes Massonis, injured on the play, and that did not look good at all.
No.
Immediately reached for her knee.
I mean, she missed a couple of games earlier this season on health and safety protocol. But you don't want to speculate, but that didn't look good.
No weight on it at all. Buckle, right there made the step. Junior out of Belmar, New Jersey.
That's a tough competitor right there. Grew up in a household full of boys.
10 kids. Mom played college basketball. Been around the game her whole life. And a good 6th man for Maryland. Owusu gets into the lane. And the kick out for 3. Still looking for their first of the day. Offensive rebound. No go.
That was the first 3 for Katie Benson, who is a 49% three-point shooter. She's not been able to shake free.
Led the country last year at 50%. Hit 93 triples a year ago. Just missed out on Maryland's single season record. Berger gets the isolation. Cardano Hillary working on a big. Holmes, good scrap for the rebound between a couple of Terrapins. Top 10 upsets, including another one today, K-State over Baylor. The defending national champs are 3-3 already against ranked opponents. Some good wins, some tough losses. And how about UConn, ranked outside the 80 top 10 for the first time in 16 years, and still some uncertainty about how effective Paige Bueckers and AZ Fudd can be this year.
I don't want to say that there's parity because we say it every year and then the same teams end up at the Final Four, with the exception of last year when we had a true S-curve and we were all in one site because of COVID. I'm excited about the way the game is progressing, and I have been saying all year, Beth, the product is the narrative. The product is good. The games have been great. The upsets have been incredible, and you know, it's fun to watch games where you know you have a chance to see highly competitive teams go at it, like we're seeing today.
Yeah, as a result, the undefeated teams are scarce. It's the fewest in 13 years, as a matter of fact. There are just 3 remaining. And Arizona has a good chance to get to 17-0. They won't face a ranked opponent until we have them on our air against Stanford at the end of January.
I also would like to report that head coach J.R. Payne, the head coach for Colorado, did have to evacuate with those fires that were in Boulder, and she is back in her house, her family.
First one is good to tie this game up.
The other thing too, Beth, in part of our headlines this week is the passing of Dr. Christine Grant, who was the longtime athletic director at Iowa and a big part of assisting with the creation and the implementation of Title IX. We all have a lot to be grateful for Dr. Grant, and what a great leader and role model and mentor she was for so many.
Absolutely. Our Colin says what a difference maker she was, and so many other female administrators of that era, Debbie, that we owe a tip of the cap to for the opportunities to have today. And a player like Angel Reese enjoying the fruits, those and her own labors. Another 20-point performance for Angel. That is her 7th of the season, and well, through the first quarter of the year, flirting with All-America honors, you'd have to say at this point. Going to be a fun run at Penn Player of the Year this season. Owusu falling away, doesn't get it to go.
Well, I know who Angel Reese's biggest fan is, and that's her brother, Julian Reese, who's freshman on the Maryland men's team. And he's having a great year for interim or acting head coach Danny Manning right now.
3-ball is good, and the Hoosiers are back on top. Alexa Gulbe. And an offensive foul called on the exchange. I believe that is the 4th charge taken by Indiana.
So this is a dribble handoff, so you have to referee the defense right here. Is that on Owusu?
They called that foul on Owusu, who is stationary.
She didn't lower her shoulder. She dribble handoff. Judgment in front of the official.
Gulbe out to Berger.
Well, Brenda Fries has taken Owusu out of the game. She just can't get anything going this afternoon.
Off the bounce, switches to the right hand, does Cardano Hiller.
I mean, look at Angel Reese handling like a... Maryland posed right here.
Diamond Miller with the step back, knocks it down, and that first 3 of the game for Maryland.
That was a really good piece of maturity and execution, and a huge bucket for Maryland.
Coming up on the final minute of this third. Gulbe Can't counter with the three.
They've gone a couple of possessions away from Mackenzie Holmes. The next time down, look for Indiana to get the ball inside.
Miller wants it. Lost it trying to split the defense. It from Gulbe, which would have been her fourth, to Grace Berger. And that is her second.
Well, I still think Indiana has the game where they want it. They have the pace where it needs to be for them to be able to win. Maryland averages 83 points a game. And they've kept Maryland off the three-point line. They've kept Katie Benson in check. She's 0 for 1, and Diamond Miller has their only triple.
Yeah. Reese and Miller have 35 of their 45 points. Much more balanced game on the Indiana side.
So Brenda Reese is going to try a little zone here. She's made some plays defensively. She's tough. She's in command of their offense.
And Debbie, Maryland coming into this game was one of the best in the country. They only had 10 turnovers per game. They've already turned it over 13 times, and Cardano Hillary has a handful of steals. And that'll take care of the third quarter.
Start the fourth quarter on the bench.
She's got 3 fouls. Gulbe with 3 fouls on the other side. Good feed inside. Mackenzie Holmes for the lay-in.
And without Mackenzie Holmes has some room to operate. Reese is a much better shot blocker inside, and Diamond Miller going to be called for travel.
They have almost as many turnovers as field goals. 14 giveaways, 15 baskets today. In a game where Indiana has controlled the tempo and the disruptive defense for a Terrapins team that is about scoring half of what they usually do in a game.
Maryland is 10th in the nation in turnover margin, +7. And Indiana has kept them off the three-point line. They have done a great job of controlling the tempo with their offense, the way they reverse the ball, get late into the shot clock, and shown a lot of maturity offensively playing at home.
Berger uses the screen, finds some space. Last touch by Maryland.
But look how engaged the Indiana bench is. The reaction over there in this final 10 minutes. Look at Mackenzie Holmes working on the glass. That's off Bibby. You know, we only saw that one possession of zone, Beth. And now Maryland looks like they're just gone back to their man.
Looking for 3. Got it. Allie Patberg. The Indiana guards outplaying the Maryland guards so far today. Cardano Hill with the push. Allie Patberg, 17 points.
Here's that 4-out, 1-in. How spaced they are. Playing through Holmes in the high post.
Holmes, good position down on the block.
That's a deep bury of the rim. Forcing Maryland to call a timeout. Oh, terrific post feed. And it's a 7-0 fourth quarter for Indiana. 7-zip.
Ashley Owusu will check back into the ball game for Maryland. And then gets tangled up with Cardano Hillary and a whistle and a foul.
I love the way both these coaches are taking advantage of their matchup issues. Their swim move, Owusu posting up.
That's the third on Cardano Hill. Owusu mid-range air ball. Crashing the glass are the Terrapins. Multiple opportunities and a whistle and a foul. Strong work from Angel Reese down low.
Well, Angel Reese, we already mentioned, she's the top offensive rebounder in the country. Diamond Miller keeps it alive. Reese comes in, cleans it up to get to the free throw line. And Ashley Owusu, 1 for 7. Until that basket and play right there.
They have drawn 3 fouls on this possession, being much more aggressive to the rim. I don't know if they're going to count this bucket. It looks like they will. And 1.
Terry
Nope,
Moran
now
likes
they're going
that
to say
call
no
at all.
basket. Originally showed up on the scoreboard, and now they'll take it away. Bibby? No. Terrific box out by Berger. She made Diamond Miller, didn't get close to it. So good work by Maryland. Multiple chances, but they come up empty. Patberg with the Holmes screen. McKenzie. Good D strip by Bibby. Bibby. Offensive foul going to be called on Chloe, and Maryland wants them to check the feet here to see if they're in the restricted area.
This is just a great steal by Bibby right here. There's room. She had a step.
As many turnovers as field goals for Maryland today. Shot down
isn't it?
Hillary. Holmes, the kick out, Patberg for 3. Maryland, they have just not had many opportunities to run with it today, Debbie.
You got to credit Indiana. They have done a nice job. They're +1 on the glass. They've only been rebounded 3 times this season. NC State, Stanford, and Ohio State.
Well, Reese, or Miller rather, had Reese open initially, didn't get it to her, and then turns it over. Indiana methodical.
This is where their maturity with a lead can play a factor, because they're all skilled, they all can handle. Now there's a turnover.
And just as we say that, the mistake, and Owusu with the lay-in the other way.
That's her 2nd basket of the game.
Under 6 to play. Maryland, your regular season champs a year ago. Indiana finished 2nd.
Indiana, their
Both these
history only
teams
has
reached the Sweet 16 in the tournament, into the Elite 8 last year for Indiana.
Well, Beth, Indiana only has 1 regular season Big Ten title. That was in 1983. They have 1 Big Ten tournament title. That was in 2002.
Well, the time is now with all the friends and the experience they have, including Grace Berger, the senior from Louisville. Holmes with a block. Held ball will stay with Maryland. Oh, the inbound off the back of the defender, and Maryland still can't put it away.
What a tremendous job Indiana has done, sticking with the game plan, methodically going about moving the ball side to side, taking time off the shot clock. knowing that Maryland switches in their man-to-man defense and then getting the right matchups late in the inside 10.
Goulbe got it. Maryland averages 83 points per game, and look at the job that the Indiana defense has done on them. Under 50 points allowed with under 5 to go. And they're on their feet in Bloomington. Awu, no. Benson, got it.
Good choice. It's a 2-possession game. Maybe that
Your
3 will
first
give
3 of
Maryland
the
some
game.
life.
Off the baseline drive, another clean for Goulbe off the window.
So
15
smart.
for Alexa.
You got to make Katie Benson put it on the deck. Good D in the closeout by Patberg.
Owusu will head to the line.
Indiana, I think, Beth, is a team that manages the clock so well with a lead. And doing that, and they've done it really the whole game. The game plan has been terrific to slow down 83-point per game team in Maryland. They have not got anything in transition. They have 2 triples in this game.
Owusu misses the second. He brings some three-quarter court pressure.
Well, they got to get some stops right here.
Berger, to keep her foot down, turns it over. Chance for the Terrapins, and they have another miscue. And wide open, the other end is Holmes.
A 4-point swing. Numbers turn it over, don't execute in transition, and an easy bucket for Indiana on the other end.
Matches their biggest lead of the day. Under 3 minutes to go. Bibby slams in the 3.
Keep in mind, Maryland has only 2 team fouls. Two timeouts remaining.
Indiana with the fashion arrow. Another entry pass picked off by Bibby.
You got to work quickly before they get organized.
Owusu? No.
Oh, was she reestablished inside?
Maryland gets it back. Benson in the chaos. Another offensive rebound from Maryland, and a whistle and a foul on the reach. Will go against Indiana.
I mean, all of a sudden, there's a sense of urgency from Maryland. Bibby off the flare screen does a great job of spotting up, getting her feet organized. And this is a good scenario right here for Maryland to stop the clock, get to the free throw line.
Into the double bonus. Misses the front. Couple of misses here late for the Terps. Diamond Miller now with 16.
Got to get a stop.
Look up at the scoreboard, so we got 2 timeouts if we need them. Two minutes to go.
Well, this one came back to do something special. And you've said it a couple of times, they've never beaten Maryland. Well, they got to execute right here at the end. And there's the steal. Go to a set they haven't run. They run an Iverson cut, and Maryland anticipates it. That's Diamond Miller's impact.
1 possession game. Couple
Gotta
of
stay
grad
aggressive
students,
if you're
the
Indiana.
primary ball handlers here, and Cardano, Hillary, and Pat Berg. Pat Berg uses the screen. No, and a chance for Maryland. Benson, best shooter in the country last year from deep. Trying to find some space. Owusu gets to the lane and lays it in. 1 point Indiana lead in the final minute.
Good coaching move by Brenda Freese to get Owusu off the top of the floor and put her over on the wing.
Terrapin run. On the drive and a foul, and free throws coming for Cardano Hillary. 2 for 2 at the line today.
Well, here's a chance for your point guard to help you close out a game. She's not a great free throw shooter, but she is certainly aggressive off the bounce and does a great job attacking. Cardano Hillary, 56% on the season. But she scored over 2,000 points in her career.
Misses the first.
You got to be ready to box out and rebound. If you're Maryland, you cannot give up an offensive rebound here.
Two-point game.
Brenda Freese not advancing the ball.
Terps, Owusu wants it. She's got it. Calls for the screen. Can't get away from Cardano Hillary. Now creates space and hits. Tie game, 18.2 to play.
They're going to bring a big to that screen, so you switch with a big. Grace Berger is who Terry Morin likes to go to in these positions in the game. Now, keep in mind, Maryland does have fouls to give. I think I would rely on my defense here, Beth.
Yeah, they've got 2 to give. Possession arrow is with Indiana. Both sides have a timeout. Indiana does advance to midcourt. Can they beat Maryland for the first time ever? Berger's got it. And there is a foul.
Yeah. So
one more
they're going to make them inbound it. Yep. Good strategy there. If we're looking to go below the free throw line, I would not commit a foul. I'd play it straight up. But they're above the free throw line. They might give one more here.
Anybody can foul. Nobody has 4 for Maryland. They're going to let it play out. Berger. Grace Berger. Shot is up, and it is no good. And we are headed to overtime. Bottom of your screen, Indiana 0-11 all-time versus Maryland. Almost got them last year, lost by 4 late. Now into OT. Cardano Hillary is the only player with 4 personal fouls moving forward, number 4 in white.
Well, Owusu now has all kinds of confidence because she's made some plays. Now she feels like she's helping her team. And Angel Reese draws that foul with that scoop shot at 6'3". I don't know why she doesn't get that half hook going. She's always trying to scoop it. Or she didn't draw a foul, I'm sorry.
Oh, out of bounds,
My
I
fault.
guess. 22 points, 10 rebounds for Reese. Holmes with 13 and 13. So as good as advertised from the 2 post players we featured in our open today.
Indiana's going to go right back to the way they were able to build their lead. Methodically just move the ball and get the shots that they want.
Berger now just 2 of 12 today. Benson. 3 of 9 shooting from downtown for the Terrapins. Neither side has relied on the deep ball today. Holmes with position. Faces up, goes baseline and wraps it.
What a great finish by Mackenzie Holmes. They got to go to her. Remember, I said every 3 possessions, they like to get her a touch. They got away from her in the 4th quarter. And this is another good move by Brenda Fries about getting Ashley Owusu on the wing where she can make some plays.
The kick out for 3, air ball from Miller.
When you got a 48% three-point shooter wide open on the top of the floor, you got to make the extra pass.
Cardano Hillary. And they swing it around to the top. Goulbe. Here's Benson. Miller skips to Biddy.
We haven't seen very many skip passes today. That's something that Maryland is really good at.
Miller fouled. One-point game with the ball for Indiana.
Diamond at the top of that 3/4 court press is a lot of length. She's already gotten a couple of picks on the top of the floor.
Berger pulls up, hits.
Good read. Grace Berger can get where she wants off the bounce.
Top 10 showdown here in Bloomington at Assembly Hall.
Good D by Cardano Hillary.
Yeah, really extending the pressure. Shot clock down to 5. And a foul on the drive. And I think they're going to get Pat Berg.
Ashley Owusu so good at getting her hips and shoulders by the defender. You can't impede the ball handler.
Just her second trip to the line. She's 1 for 2. Reese comes back into the game for the Terps.
It's about game slippage, toughness, execution, making the right reads, being strong with the ball.
Talked about it earlier. A couple of sides already tested by tough schedules. The 5th ranked opponent for each side this year, already through their first dozen games. And Berger bumped by Owusu. Second on Ashley. And Grace to the line.
Can't impede the ball handler.
Boy,
at least it's consistent
away from the bucket. Berger's 1 for 2. Looking at the stat sheet, Debbie, Berger and Pat Berg have played every single minute today. All 43 of them.
Yeah, they're built for durability, and you're not going to get them off the floor. They make it impossible by the way they play for Terry Morin to take them off the court. All 5 of their stars have played over 40 minutes.
Minute and a half to go. Indiana by 4. Bibby for 3. Good. Box out. Berger's got it. And she'll get the timeout. Berger to inbound. Rodonio Hillary. So tough to press them. They've got 3 quality ball handlers. Berger defended by Diamond Miller. Berger. And an offensive foul going to be called out on the perimeter on Indiana.
Well, Terry Morin is not going to like this one. Mackenzie Holmes sets a screen. Does she give her time and space? The officials thought not. That's a foul on Holmes. Yeah, she's not set. That's like a turnover, right? Because now Indiana gives up the ball. 4 fouls on Holmes.
Final minute.
That's the same thing. That's a foul.
Call it the other way. Seen a ton of those today.
Yeah, you got to get set. Now, whose fault is this? The screener or the ball handler? Right? Did Owusu go too fast or too quickly before the screen was set, or was the screen late getting there?
Gouldbay. And now trying to play keep away. Patberg. And a timeout called by Indiana. And they're going to get a foul up top here. Gouldbay will step to the line. She's 2 for 2.
Now Brenda Fries is asking, she might want to look to see if they need to go to the monitor because Benzin is holding her head. See, I don't think there's anything there.
No.
It's like getting a timeout, but if you ask to go to the monitor, you could lose a timeout. Were they already going to the monitor, or did Maryland lose a timeout there?
They had 3 when they went to the monitor, still showing 3 on our score bug. So of course the 91% free throw shooter didn't have the legs on that one. Missed them both. Timeout Terps to advance. Bibby to inbound.
I like Owusu in a ball screen here.
Here is Owusu.
Oh, the elevator door screen for Benzin.
Benzin, they go for 3. Tip back out to Miller. Benzin will try again. Short again. And Indiana comes out with it. And Maryland gets the foul, 22 seconds to go. So they don't go for the deuce, they go for 3. And Angel Reese is fouled out with 22 points and 12 rebounds.
Angel had 20 points at the end of the third quarter.
Closer to that first ever win against Maryland. Patberg now 4 of 4 on the day.
You know, Beth, Maryland does not have a field goal in overtime.
And another timeout to advance to midcourt and a 5-point game.
You might want to switch on everything here and make sure you run them off the 3-point line.
Owusu uses the screen, and she'll go for the 2. Held ball will go to Indiana. Missed opportunities for Maryland in overtime.
Well, what resilience by Indiana after they could have won the game in regulation, didn't finish it off. And then showing some tremendous toughness here in the overtime period.
She will go to the line. Final timeout from Maryland to get this to midcourt. Another opponent under 70. That would be everybody they faced this year. Owusu. And an offensive foul called on the screen. 70-63, the Hoosiers get it done on their home court.